Hi, welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and jump into closing up last week, which was pay period 1, week 1, and then we're going to check in with pay period 1, week 2. Yeah, and then I have, if anybody has watched my last video, and I'll link it if you want to see what I'm talking about, is I did figure out how I want to do my sinking funds. So I think I'm going to do that in a separate video because that might be a little bit longer than this actual check-in. All the extra little noises in the back is my daughter is hanging out with me in my office. It's just us two for the afternoon for a couple hours, so she is my co-host. If anybody's new here, we are a family of 7 that have recently moved to the Texas area from Oregon. It's my husband, myself, our 2 teenagers, our toddler, and our 2 dogs, because the dogs also spend money. So I already went ahead and filled out or wrote down our expenses that we did this last week. Right here. Switch these around. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it. Okay, let's close up last week. So we need to close up our food, gas, and then fill out the rest of our trackers here. So I know our house came out so this is what I'm doing if anybody just wants to know what. So I write down all of our expenses. I usually write the dates that they are posted. And then I write what category, and I'll do a little check mark once I put it on wherever it belongs. These are newer pens. Well, I've had them. They come in multiple colors. I think it's a pack of 12, and I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers use them, but they are the Papermate Inkjoy gel pens. They're 0.7. I'll try to list them down below if anybody's interested in checking them out. But yeah, so our house came out $22.78 and 43. So let's write that over here. Yeah. 78.43. Our weekend, we did that. The 6th was food. Okay. The weekend, let's go ahead and total this up to see what we actually spent. Okay. So last weekend we spent $132.38. $132.38. I don't know why, but I think before, I guess I just wasn't really paying attention to inflation. I mean, I knew it was there, but I really wasn't paying attention to it, I suppose. And it's getting so much harder and harder to stay within budget. Like $132, and this is all just eating out on the weekend, which is I think okay. But yeah, that's just, it is what it is. I know we did use gas. Where? Okay, here. And that is 80.71. And 80.71. And then food, let's go ahead and finish this tracker. So on the 6th, which was a Wednesday, we went to Walmart and we did $29.11. And this was just extra stuff that we needed for dinner that we completely spaced on. I'm going back and forth with the different pins and everything just because, I don't know, I've had these for a while. I mainly end up just using my favorite colors. And so I thought, well, why not try to use the rest of them? Oh, baby, no. Oh. Okay, but no. No more. No, no more. Okay, sorry. My daughter got into my lotion. Anyways, yeah, so I've had these forever. If they're not my favorite color, they're not in rotation, so I just thought, let's go ahead and use them. So yeah, that's why I'm going back and forth a lot. So Wednesday, that's what we did. We'll get to that Earthlink. We did do some Taco Bell for lunch, I believe, on Friday. So that was $33.91, $33.70. Oops. We also did Dutch on Friday morning for all three of us. My husband, myself, and our toddler. My husband works from home sometimes, and I take advantage of that, and he goes out and gets me coffee. And then eventually that leads to him getting some coffee and getting our daughter something. Okay. Our boys got their allowance. Okay. So here, 1866. So this was for dinner. It was a meat store, and we bought some ready-to-go meat for sandwiches, tortas. So it's like taco meat, and then we just grilled it up. So that was only $18.66, which was really good because I think we got 2 pounds of it. So that was really good. The kids did this Xbox purchase. Oh, sorry about that shadow. But they always pay us cash because our card is linked on there. So they pay us back. Our phones came out early, which is in the following week, so we'll put that. Our Google storage, or my husband's Google storage, came out, and I don't think I've put that in our budget. No. It is a charge that Well, I've known that he's been having it. I just haven't put it in the budget. And then he did get a haircut, my husband. So that's him. I'm gonna also do this. Because this Earthlink for $19.90, I have to check in because this was an internet service that we signed up for when we first moved, but we ended up not getting it, and we canceled it before even our first month, before they even came to do installation or whatever. And this is the second month that they keep charging us, so I have to make sure to put a bug in my husband's ear to get that looked at. And yeah, we'll put these in the next budget. I also did, well, this is the next budgets too, so that's fine. We'll go over that in a little bit. And I guess on the 7th, we did not eat out. Oh, that's good. Okay. So then now let's total up what we did for food in the week, which is going to be a lot because we did that grocery shop earlier in the week and still bought stuff. Ugh, yeah. So this is what I mean that I cannot figure out. Oh man. I cannot figure out our grocery. $462.75. And initially our grocery shopping trip was $308, and our budget is only $200. So yeah. Cool. I don't know where my ruler is, so use what you got. Okay, so let's go ahead and total up here what we actually spent this week. Oh, well, no, okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and add the mortgage. So that is $3,294.27. And then if we minus the mortgage, because that didn't really come out of our income, our check money, that is still way over budget. So if we do that minus what we were supposed to only spend of the $740, we are, let's do it this way, I guess. We are negative $275. So this is going to really cut in to our sinking funds that I have figured out, because so I do a little math section. So our income minus the first week minus the second week, and that's what I have left over for. Oh, okay, phone call. Okay. Yeah, so then we had $2,055 to work with for any sinking fund. That's where this note comes in. I usually just keep it to remind myself. So any leftover money is usually for any overages in the budget. to replace our buffer if we use anything from our buffer, and then hopefully the sinking funds. And then we do have 2 credit cards that we're trying to pay back. So any of this leftover money should be split amongst this, but it will obviously take a hit because we're over. So the sinking funds will take a hit. The credit cards, I'm not too concerned of paying back. I mean, I am, but I'm not, because we're paying more than the monthly minimum right now. And I'm figuring out sinking funds. So I kind of want to get that in tune before I can throw in the extra credit card payment. It makes sense to me, but we'll just see. So yeah, so that's what this first week looks like. My daughter is making a ruckus. So let's go ahead and go on here. So another color that I never use is this lime green. Let's just mark off everything that got paid. Okay. Oh, so car insurance was supposed to be, oh no, it did. I know car insurance came out. Oh yeah, here, okay. So car insurance came out, did this. Oh, see, and then water and garbage did come out, but we put it on the credit card. And we're done with this weekend. And the phones have been taken out. Okay. Alrighty, so now to catch up on this week of our budget. Let's see here. So yesterday, let's see. So car insurance came out early, and that was $274 again. Over budget, $274.82. Gosh. Water and garbage was, I think, $128, and that gets paid on our, oops, sorry. This is on our Amazon, and the weekend just passed, so we'll figure that out. We haven't used gas. And phones came out. Where was that? Oh, $259. $259.02. So $259.02 is not typical. I don't know what is going on with our phone service lately. They are just not, I don't know, each month it's a different amount. We own both of our phones. We have an unlimited plan, so I don't know exactly why it keeps going up. So we're gonna have to look into that. But that's kind of annoying. My husband's almost there that he wants to just go ahead and switch over to Mint Mobile possibly, but not quite. So we will keep working on that. Okay, so over the weekend, I don't think we did anything. No. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I lied. Okay. So, Dad did his haircut, I think, on Saturday. Yes, on Saturday. So, for now, since I don't have a sinking fund set up yet, I'm just going to put his here. And that's haircuts. And then I'm going to put haircut under weekend. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna mark this as cash paid. And I'm not gonna track that. Well, how do you guys do cash purchases? I guess I could just highlight it. I'll just highlight it and remind myself to deposit it. Oh, this lighting is so bad, sorry. Okay. Google storage. I'm not even sure what exact day that comes out on. Because this was haircut on the 9th. And these were all still pending transactions. So I'm just gonna add Google storage $9.99 and $9.99. Gosh, see, since these don't get used a lot, they don't run as great. But let's put it there, and I will figure out when's the exact date that it gets pulled. So, and I'll just put this under its own, since it'll be a bill. Okay. Yes. So this is the first time that I've used our credit card. Just because the Amazon credit card's balance is a little bit less. And we get points. I think it's like 5% for certain things, 2% for certain other things, and then 1%. But I end up using all of those points and rewards or whatever for Amazon purchases. So, and these are supposed to be sinking funds for October, but since I don't have it, I just credit card float it. But obviously I'm paying these back regardless. I think my nails I already paid back actually, because I still had some cash for my nails. So, see, now I have to remember to deposit that. So yes, over the weekend I got my nails done. I got them cut finally. This is regular nail polish, and I'm going to just try them out doing them at home. Thredup, my daughter is finally in a bigger size and has no clothes really that fit her. So I went ahead and ordered a little bit too much. I think I got like 7 different outfits, and it was like 100 and something, and then the rest was like fees and free delivery because it's our first time using Thredup. I will link it in the description if anybody wants to try it. So it's pretty much like a thrift store online. I like trying to shop secondhand. It's especially with kids and they just grow out of things. Like why spend $20 on something that they're gonna only wear for a month? I mean, yeah. But yes, so it's back on the credit card. I don't have a sinking fund for it. So this is gonna probably come out of our buffer. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Which I don't love to do that. In this, I'm gonna put cash and I'm gonna highlight it so I remember to deposit the cash. Yeah, so I think that is it. I know, I'm kind of like all over the place. Ugh, it's a lot to try to keep track of, but yesterday we did not eat out because we made dinner. Today we are gonna eat out because we have a football game. And it's, yeah, my son likes, as a treat, we let him pick what he wants for dinner. It's usually Chick-fil-A. So I know that will probably be another $50. But yeah, that is, oh, I guess for the weekend, I'm just gonna put the $45 unless I remember what else we did. We haven't used gas and we haven't used our food budget yet, so. Okay, this one, I mean, we already know we're gonna be over because of the insurances and the phones, so that's obviously gonna eat into our overages or into our sinking fund money. So we will see how that looks like. But this is what this week looks like. We'll do a check-in at the end of the week. I'm not sure. But I will try to have the sinking fund video also coming up since we are solo today. It's a lot easier for me to record when nobody is home because my teenagers don't really know that I do YouTube. My husband definitely supports it, but I get really shy talking. I'm like in my office, but he's usually hanging out in the living room right outside and can hear me sometimes, so I get really shy. I'm the shyest social butterfly that I know, so but yeah, so check this out. Leave me any tips, comments, or advice in the comments below. I'll try to get the pins in the Thredup, yeah, links down below if I can figure that out. And I will have the sinking fund, how I figured all of that out finally, and we'll do the math on that in the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to stay tuned with me here and our little growing family. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.